Hey y'all, welcome to Michelle's Tasty Kitchen. Today we're going to be making a keto low carb taco pizza. Let's go. Alright then, first we're going to go ahead and start with making the crust. And you're going to need 2 ounces of cream cheese. Then you're going to need some shredded mozzarella. And on this you're going to need 1 3/4 cup of the shredded mozzarella. There's only a tiny bit in this bag, so I'm just going to pour that little bit in there. And now we need 3/4 cup. Have you ever made the keto pizza crust before? Low carb crust. If you have, let me know that you've made this. If not, and you're doing low carb, this is a good way to add extra good pizzas and stuff into your everyday diet by adding this crust, so you don't feel so guilty from having the good stuff. So next we're going to add some almond flour. And you're going to do 3/4 cup of the almond flour. This crust can be used from, you can make regular pizza with it, the taco pizza. I also have a buffalo chicken pizza I make. So this is going to go in the microwave until it's all melted. All right, now that it is melted, what you do is you put it in the microwave for 30 seconds, stir, 30 seconds, stir, 30 seconds, stir until you see it's very easy to work with and everything is melted and mixed well. And this here, I think I left mine for about 1:30 and got it to the perfect little cheesy dough ball. So then you're going to put this on a pizza pan, baking pan. You want to use parchment paper. I'm using the silicone. And then if you have a roller like this, it makes it so easy to get your dough out. If not, I've used my hands before. You can do it that way too, but this just is so much quicker. It doesn't stick to you, and it's just perfect. And I believe I got this from Pampered Chef. But just keep going till it's all thinned out. And it will look really thin, and that is okay. Now sometimes in that crust I would also put like a packet of ranch seasoning and mix that in there, but I did not have any, so we did not put that in this time. And if I make the pizza crust, I will put an Italian seasoning in there also. But you just get that spread all out. You want your oven preheated to 425. Just keep spreading. If you find some spots that are thicker than others, you can just use that to work them out, to get them out evenly across your pan. And then you're going to put this in the oven for about 5 to 6 minutes and let it cook. And then you're going to pull it out and you're going to poke it. All right, while that's cooking, I already had cooked my meat. It's just hamburger meat. There's 2.5 pounds in here, and I have cooked it, seasoned it, and drained it. So now what we're going to do is add taco seasoning mix. Now if you make it at home, your taco seasoning mix, that will work much better. It's much healthier than using the packets, but I had packets on hand, so that is what I'm using. And I use the hot. Then I put about 1/4 cup of water in there. And just mix that all together. Get that seasoning spread out good. And I ended up having to add another packet. So I added another packet. All right, now here's the crust. That is pepper you're seeing on it. I went ahead and put some salt and pepper on top of it. It's been in for 6 minutes. I'm kind of giving it a poke for some of the bubbles. So just give it a good poke, and then it went back in the oven for about another 6 to 7 minutes. And here's the finished crust. I do it for the 12 to 13 minutes because I like the crust to get kind of hard so that it's easy to pick up when you have, pieces of pizza. If you don't, it can sometimes be a little on the softer side, soggy, not soggy, but kind of limp. This way it is perfect. All right, now while it's cooling, we're going to make the topping for the crust. You're going to need a softened block of cream cheese. And my cream cheese I did not leave out long enough, so it did not get as soft as it usually gets like I like it, but that's okay. We like cream cheese, so the little chunky pieces in it was okay. But you want to make sure that you let your crust cool, at least to where it's just a little warm or completely cool. All right, I need a spoon. Get this off here. That's because you can tell that it's not as soft, at least not as soft as I like it. The softer your cream cheese is when needed for this kind of stuff, the longer it's out, the better it is. All right, next we're going to add 1 cup of sour cream. Alrighty then. Then we're just going to mix this good. Try to get it as smooth as you can. Took a little longer on this time because of the cream cheese was still a little, not frozen all the way. Or I'm sorry, not softened as much as I liked it. So just give it a good mix. Then I'm go ahead and scrape down the sides, because I can tell the cream cheese is just kind of matted against the side of the bowl. Scrape this side. It was being a little impatient with getting this all mixed up. Try and get the thicker pieces in the middle. Cream cheese just did not want to cooperate. Like I said, we don't mind that if it's chunky. I personally though like it being the smooth because I like the way that it looks because I'm visual, and it just was not going to happen today. So we'll give it another good mixing. Get it done as much as we can. And what we're going to do with this is as soon as that crust cools down a bit, we're going to spread this all over the top of that crust, and then we're going to start layering. There you go. You can see it's still a little bit chunky. Not too bad. Almost looks a little bit like cottage cheese. so the chunks aren't too bad at all. All right, guys, next we're layering. All right, here's our pizza crust. It has cooled down a little bit. So what you're gonna do is go ahead and spread the cream cheese and the sour cream mixture over the top of the pizza crust. Just spread it evenly over the crust. So have you ever made keto pizza before? If so, let me know in the comments. If you try this recipe, let me know also. I love hearing when people try things that I made. So leave me a comment, give me a thumbs up. And guys, make sure you subscribe at the top. Hit that subscribe button and then hit the bell so that you get notifications when I put new recipes up. And make sure you comment and let me know if there's anything you'd like to see me make, or if you have any questions and I can answer them. I would be more than happy to if I know the answer. But this page, you will see keto, low carb, down home cooking. You will see healthy sweets, not so healthy sweets, and treats. A little bit of a variety of everything. This here we haven't had in a while, and my husband had been wanting it. So he works 6-10-hour days, so he gets what he wants. Anywho, here we go. We're going to spread the taco meat across the pizza next. And he likes meat on it, but if you want less meat, you can put less meat. This is about 2.5 pounds, and I probably leave about a pound or a half a pound in the pan that I will use for another day, where my son, when he works, he can grab some of the taco meat and make a quick little taco or burrito to eat before work or after work. Just spread that meat out there. It smells really good. Oh, I think I've got enough on there now. All right. It's looking delicious. Next, I believe we were going to be adding the cheese. And this is a Fiesta cheese that I'm putting on here. And you can put as much shredded cheese on as you like. This will melt a little bit with being on top of the hot meat, so you don't have to stick it back in the oven or anything like that. I mean, unless you wanted to. If you wanted it like real melty. But the meat pretty much, according to how thick you put the cheese, the meat takes care of the shredded cheese part pretty much. And then there you have it, as far as the first crust layer, sauce layer, taco beef, and shredded cheese. Now I'm going to get an extra item add on top that we had extra of. All right, we have some extra queso dip. So what I'm going to do is take this queso cheese dip. I already melted it, and I'm just going to pour that over top of the pizza. Because this here is my son and my husband's favorite thing is queso dip. So I thought I had a little bit left in there. Why not put it on top of the taco pizza? Now this is an optional thing. You can buy it and have it. We just had some left over, and I figured use it, get it out of the fridge. So I'm just gonna pour the rest of this on here. And it's a jalapeno queso cheese dip. And my taco meat was hot taco meat. Well, thanks for watching. There it is with the toppings. God bless.